So first of all, this tutorial is meant only for Windows. If you want to do the Mac steps, you can actually check this link in here, which I will provide for you in this document. So very quick run through. First, you need to go to this link and open a Blizzard account. Here I'm already registered, but if you were not registered, then you basically just go here, create a free account, and you can use your Itesum account or whatever you wish, but just need to create an account. Once you have a created Blizzard account, then you go and click this link in here, which will download for you the game installer. There. So you click this link and you'll download this file. Now, before you start running this file, it's important that you do it outside of the campus, because what it's going to do is it's going to connect to Battle.net and it's going to start downloading the game. But Battle.net itself is blocked because it's a video game, so it's blocked in the campus network. So that step, do it outside of the campus, and be sure to have to comply with the game specifications. If you have any doubts about them, then just Google them out. StarCraft 2 game specs, and here it says more or less what it need. Just check these things to get, if you pretty much any gaming laptop or PC will run it. Once you actually run the game, you will have actually installed the whole thing in your computer. You don't require the 25 gigabytes to download. As you start downloading the Battle.net installer, you will see that you only need about the first 4 gigabytes of the game actually to play it. The other 20 are videos and campaigns and other stuff that you're not really going to use right now. So once you get to the point where you can actually play the game, then you can stop the downloading there and just kill it. You don't need anything else. And that's the whole install of StarCraft 2, and then you're set. Okay. Then afterwards, if you don't have Python installed, then go to Python, just download this thing and click next until it's installed in your computer. If you want to check that it's actually installed, just open a command prompt and type something like Python. And if this happens, then congratulations, you already have it. So once you already have installed Python, if it asks you to restart your computer, please do so you can actually see that you have access to the pip. Pip is a Python installer tool. So once you've already installed Python, you can actually use the pip to install. You go to the command prompt and you copy and paste this command, or just run it in there. You say pip install pysc2 and hit enter. And what's going to happen in there, mine is already installed, so you're not going to see all the installing process, but you're going to start seeing the program making some downloads in there. If you get some messages as you're not updated or stuff like that, then you can go to the link I provide towards the end, this link in here, and here you can see every detailed step and what to do in case something goes amiss. Okay, but let's assume right now that this part was successful. If you want to know if that was successful, then just go into Python and then ask it to import to, and if nothing happens, then that was okay and it worked perfectly fine. If you see some error in there, it means it wasn't installed correctly. Now once you have that, you already have this is actually the framework we're going to be using for agent development. This is the same thing that's used by Google DeepMind. Now we need to download a bit of maps. These maps are the ones where the games are actually tested. So, go to this link. Okay, it'll download this zip in here. It's called milli.zip. Save that zip right now, and then you need to extract this zip in the folder where the game was installed. That depends on each computer. You would need to search it, whether it's Linux, Mac, or Windows. Again, you can find the specifics in this link. If it's a Windows, then it's probably in program files. Let me check. Mine is in program files x86. Just there, search for StarCraft 2. And if this folder is in here, then just extract the zip into the folder. If maps is not there, then create maps, just create it by hand, and then in this part, just go over here and extract the zip. It's going to ask you for a password. The password is already provided in this document. Is I agree to the end user's license agreement. So you can just copy paste this thing in here, and there you go. Right? So it should say just milli, not milli1, because it needs to know the specific paths where the maps are. Otherwise, it's not going to be able to run the simulation. Okay? So let me take this right now. So if you've reached up to this point, then you're pretty much all set. Everything is ready to run. You just need to check that the program's actually working. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to beg. Well, let me just close this. Close this. I'm going to open another command prompt. And I'm going to pray that this does not actually crash my computer. I'm going Python -m. I'm going to say pysc2 .bean.agent. Here I'm calling the framework --map. And I'm going to tell it to run the map called simple64. I hit this. Please don't die, GPU. Please don't die, GPU. My GPU might die because I'm recording at the same time that I'm running everything, so it might crash. Please don't die, GPU. Okay. Seems to be working. Seems to be working. It seems to be working. There it is. It's loading. Almost there. Almost there. Just so you know, you don't actually need to be. I mean, you can run this anywhere. It doesn't really connect to the other server, and that's what you're seeing right now is just two computer agents playing. This is a random agent that was just started before. You can see it's actually not even. Though, I mean, it's not me the one that's clicking and moving all the screen. I mean, I can move it to one place, but then it's just going to move it by itself to another place because it's the agent actually doing stuff by itself, right? So this is the game screen, and this is what the agent's actually looking at. Okay? And in this game, you have one random agent, which is the Protoss one that we have. This guy is the script that we're actually running. And this guy is just a computer default easy, very easy set. We'll see how to do the scripts otherwise. So if you're up to the step, then you're perfect. You're actually running successfully the game and the simulation. I'm just gonna close this.